Welcome back. We have the last event of the August edition of the Surge Equestrian League coming up, the Novice Tour.
Yes, and yesterday was a great time out for these riders to show what they've got, but today the heights have gone up to 95 centimeters. We do have the two categories in this class, under 15 and the open, so let's see what these riders will be delivering this afternoon.
Wishing the riders the very best. See you in a few minutes' time.
Surge. Surge. I'm well aware this is not just another day. The sunlight shines and shows me the way. Surge. Surge. We can be gentle, there's no need for force. Love is the vibe with you and me and my horse. Surge. You can't explain it unless it's real, and the feeling of victory is something I feel. I know I can do this. This is my course. It's only my thoughts, me and my horse. You might feel like the world is standing still, and sometimes things can go against your will. That is the time to put your cards on the table. Just eat, sleep, ride, repeat at Surge Stable. Surge. Surge.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for our course fly through for our novice tour. So taking on fence number 1 in front of our grandstand and dog line 2, the left for fence number 2, and turning around back on ourselves for the fence number 3, which is on the diagonal heading back towards our grandstand. First turn then to the right, looking for our Sky Jets fence at fence number 4, and moving around fence 8 and coming back onto fence number 5, which is the wall filler and blue and white fence. Related distance to our Oxer at fence number 6, and again turning towards the left and through to our combination in front of the jury box at 7A and B. Keeping on to the left turn to the fence number 8, which is crossing just in front of our clubhouse, and then a wide turn to fence number 9, still on our left, but after that fence we will head towards the right hand side towards the warm-up area for fence number 11, and a big turn in front of our grandstand for our final fence, which is the yellow and white Oxer at jump number 11.
And some of the technical details of this course. It is the Novice Tour. We will be doing the under 15 age group first, followed by the open category. It is a competition against the clock following the FEI Table A. Article 220.2.1.1, the heights at 90 centimeters. Speed 350 meters per minute. Length of the course is 440 meters. Time allowed 76 seconds. We will certainly see these riders go through in a much faster time. Time limit 152. And we have the combination at jump number 7, right by the jury box. So similar to what we had in the previous course, one combination at jump number 7. So plenty to play for. In the Novice Tour under 15, we have a total of 11 competitive entries. And just tell you the top 6 riders from yesterday. We had Alicia Mathur on Hugo, placed 6th. Vedic on T9, placed 5th. Kesa Bafna on Cloud 9, placed 4th. Kyati on Zara, who was placed 3rd. Kesa Bafna once again on Blackbird, placed 2nd. And the winner of yesterday's under 15 competition was Chitturi Suvan Chandra on Simba. So these riders had some fabulous rounds yesterday. and put up a good show to be in the placings. That was the under 15 novice day 1. Here, of course, on day 2, the heights have gone up just a little bit. So a few more challenges for the riders, and once the first 11 riders in the under 15 category are done, we will move on to the
Yes, and in our under 15 we have had one withdrawal this morning from our starting lineup. So withdrawn this morning, Srihan Reddy on Bambino. So that will mean that our first riders coming in to see us will be Dhruv Putaneni riding Raja, followed by Kesar Bafna on Cloud 9, Vedek on Tintin, Chaturi Savanchandra on Simba, and Alicia Mata on Hugo. So those are our first 6 riders that we are expecting in our novice under 15 category.
And once again, it is wonderful to welcome so many clubs to the Surge Equestrian League. In the Novice Tour, we have riders representing the Ashwa Collective, the Flying Sea Stallion, Kovai Stables, the Nakshat Equestrian Club, the United Riders Barn, the Goodwill Stud Farm, and the EGC. And in the open category, of course, we have riders from the Chennai Equitation Center, from the Right to Live Academy, and the Dream Stables, also the Royal Equestrian Academy. So plenty of riders taking part in this event. And you can see the riders just getting ready to get started. Won't be more than a couple of minutes for our first rider Dhruva Potineni to enter the arena, riding this beautiful chestnut called Raja.
Yes, of course, we did see the riders walking the course earlier with their trainers, taking everything in, getting some tips to ensure that they deliver some beautiful rounds this afternoon. So we're just waiting for the final touches, warm-up procedures that they want to do and complete before we will be welcoming our first rider in. So yesterday in this class we did just see the 2 clear rounds in the under 15 category, and as we shared earlier, the heights have gone up to 95 centimeters. The time allowed for this class is 76, so it is a moderate time for these riders to go through, especially having considered the earlier classes when we did see some nice fast rounds. So the time shouldn't be a problem, but what we're looking for today are the clear rounds. And it is lovely to see so many of you sitting out in the grandstand to cheer on this final class today in our final
So we've just been informed that rider number 1, Dhruva Potineni on Raja, is not joining us. He has withdrawn from the competition. So the first rider in the arena would be Kesar Bafna on Cloud 9. This, of course, is the novice under 15 age group, which we will be completing before moving on to the open category. So all the riders in the novice 15, of course, younger age group riders who probably compete at a national or junior national level at the Children 1, Children 2 and junior categories. So a lot of up and coming riders. I see a few newer horses also doing this competition later on in the open category. So rider number 1, Dhruva Potineni, is not joining us. We will get things started with Kesar Bafna on Cloud 9, representing the Flying Sea Stallion Club, and she is walking into the arena to get things started for the Novice Tour Day 2 under 15 competition.
Kesar has Already started with a nice collected canter there, coming into her first jump. Very well taken for this horse and rider combination. 2 also going clear. A little deep there, coming into fence number 3, and unfortunately does take down the front pole on the Oxa.
She had a nice round on cloud 9 yesterday, but had 4 jumping penalties, so that put her in 4th place.
Yeah, clear through 5 and 6, and now coming into the combination in front of the jury box. And unfortunately, again, a little deep into the first element there, taking down the pole at 7A.
Yep, she has 2 fences down, 8 jumping penalties. She's picked up the 3rd drop, so 12 jumping penalties at the moment for Kesa Bafna on cloud 9. Approaching the last fence, and she's over that nicely. So 12 jumping penalties. The time looked okay, 63.53, well within the time allowed of 76 seconds.
And joining us in the main arena, we have Vidic, and this time he is riding Tintin, of course representing Kovai stable and riding in head number 13. And unfortunately taking down the front pole there on fence 1, and also taking down the pole on fence 2, so picking up already 8 penalties.
Clears jump number 3 and 4. And just slightly careless with the front legs. Tintin gives the pole just a little rub, and sometimes the pole goes down. So first 2 jumps went down, but he's done a good job of recovering. He's gone clear after that. Unfortunately, the first element of the combination at 7 also goes down. Looks like he's had a run out at jump number 8. Has to make a circle and come back.
Unfortunately, another pole down there at the fence 8, and a refusal at 9 will result in an unfortunate elimination there for Vidic and Tintin.
Yeah, didn't seem 100% switched on today, so a little unlucky. I'm sure he'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what was troubling Tintin. So he's requested the judges if he could do 1 jump before leaving the arena. And next in the arena we have yesterday's winner, Chitturi Suvanchandra, riding Simba, representing the Nakshat Equestrian Club. Simba, of course, is wonderful dark bay, a very nice coloration on the face as well as the socks. Horse which is retired from the race course, so has been doing a fabulous job in the jumping competitions over the last couple of months.
And looking like a very positive start there for Chitturi and Simba as they now approach fence number 4, and all fences so far are clear.
Yeah, Simba jumps very carefully. You can see the way this horse tucks in his legs and makes sure he's well clear of the fences.
And Chitturi there taking the inside turn for his approach to 7, and unfortunately knocks down both of those elements.
Yep,
so 8 penalties at the moment as they approach fence 9.
Getting a little bit faster as the course goes through. but completes the round. He's over the last fence. 8 jumping penalties for the 2 drops. 55.20 was his time.
So that should set him into the lead, even though he has those 8 penalties. We have only had 3 riders so far, and we are still looking for our first clear round in the under 15 section of this novice tour.
And the next rider, Alisha Mathur on Hugo, coming up next, representing the United Riders Barn. Give Hugo a good look at that filler of jump number 5, but I think Hugo is quite an experienced show jumper. He's done plenty of rounds at the local shows, so I'm pretty sure that filler is not going to trouble the horse. Starts off very well, nice rhythm, keeping the horse going forward, approaching the 3rd fence, and the quick right turn to jump number 4.
Yes, and Alicia's doing a great job out there with these turns. Hugo is a bigger horse, so definitely these jumps are coming up much quicker for her as she navigates around these turns.
Absolutely, keeping the horse on his hind end through the related distances, not letting him get too fast or too flat. So great job by this young rider. Goes over jump number 8. So just a handful of fences to go. Over 9, the jump number 10, the blue and white coming up. And 1 fence, the yellow and white, number 11. And could we have our first clear round of this competition? Fabulous round by Alisha Mathur on Hugo. Sets up the first clear round. 62.19 is the time, but there's no other rider with a clear round, so that puts her automatically into the lead.
And as we have our next rider now join us, this is Ahana Jenna, and she is riding Basil, representing Goodwill Stud Farm in head number 55. Now Basil is the type of horse that does seem to get quite quick, and again she'll be facing the same questions in how she turns around these fences to make sure he has a good presentation before each of these fences.
Absolutely, this horse turns really quickly. Challenge will be to keep all the fences up. I don't think he'll have any issue with the distances either in the combination or the related distance, because he's pretty quick-footed.
Yes, and you can see how she is using as much of the arena as possible on these turns and setting him up nicely for this combination in front of the jury box. Unfortunately taking down the element at 7A, so picking up 4 penalties.
And another fence goes down. That was jump number 9. And the last fence coming up for Ahana Jenna on Basil. Does it well, completes the round with 8 jumping penalties. So we have a couple of riders with 8 jumping penalties, only 1 rider who has gone clear.
So it looks like Ahana on Basil completed there in a time of 62.120. So of course we are still waiting for our next rider, but as we have said, Alicia and Hugo have set the pace, a clear round in a time of 62.19. And next to join us we have Kiathi, and she is riding Zara from Kovai Stable, head number 14. This duo finished 3rd yesterday in this class, so they definitely have the abilities to be quite successful.
At this height, I think Zara has a very good chance in a speed class. has done well in the past with keeping the fences up.
And unfortunately, a tap with the front legs on fence 2 and taking it down with the hind legs. So picking up 4 penalties there at fence number 2 and a run out there at fence number 4.
Yeah, seem to have just missed the turn. It is a bending line from 3 to 4 around jump number 9. So didn't get the turn in place. So she's made a circle and she's come back, done it on the second attempt. But Kathy has to be careful. She cannot afford another refusal on the course.
And beautifully done through the combination there at fence 7. And unfortunately taking down fence number 8 with the hind legs. And going a little deep there into fence number 10, but well saved. And final fence, completing there in a time of 68.69. And of the 12 jumping penalties also given to the horse and rider.
And the next rider who should be entering the arena is Anshika Karale, riding Phoenix in the novice under 15, representing the Goodwill Stud Farm. The head number is 70.
And there we have the judges give the bell for Anshika and Phoenix to begin their round. A lovely clear there over our first fence right in front of our grandstand, and unfortunately taking down fence number 2.
Yeah, looked like she didn't have enough momentum going in. Just a little bit slow to get things started in the course. So looks like she's picked it up now. So Phoenix would be a lot more comfortable jumping with a little bit more go.
Beautifully cleared there through the fence 5 and 6, which is the related distance, and now setting him up nicely for the combination in front of the jury box, and unfortunately taking down the first element 7A.
Yep, so she has 2 fences down, a total of 8 jumping penalties and 3 more fences to go. She's cleared 9, 10 coming up. Nicely ridden turn over jump number 10, and just the last fence, the yellow and white, number 11. So a good recovery from this rider. Had a few challenges in the early part of the course, but she's come through nicely. Anshika on Phoenix.
And we will just wait for the judges' confirmation of the time for that round, but yes, picking up those 8 penalties for that duo. So we are just waiting for our next rider to join us. We are heading into the last couple of riders in this under 15 category.
So currently in the standings we have Alisha Mathur riding Hugo, clear round with the time of 62.190, leading the way. And in second place is Chituri Suban Chandra on Simba, 8 penalties, 55.200 was his time.
And back in the arena, we have Keza Bafnana joining us. This is her second ride in this category. This time she is on Blackbird.
And I think they had finished second yesterday in the standings, so plenty of confidence going through this horse rider combination and looking to go clear. And that would only be the second clear round in the novice under 15 category.
Looking very strong already. Blackbird seems to have settled nicely into his paces here. Now taking on the combination of 7A and B, and beautifully done through that. And 8 is also clear.
Yeah, she's keeping a nice rhythm through the entire course, giving the horse every opportunity to look at the fence and get the right takeoff point. And she's had a run out at the very last fence. I don't know what happened there. So that was a sharp right turn to the yellow and white, number 11. She's gone off track a little bit, so she's going to have to come back and do the last fence. So 4 penalties for the refusal, and the time is ticking away.
And unfortunately, there is another run out there at our final fence and will result in an elimination for this combination, which is very unfortunate for our second place winner yesterday. And final rider in the under 15 category, we welcome back Vedek, and he is riding T9 from Kovai. Yesterday, this combination placed 5th, and with only 1 clear round in this category today, I'm sure he will be looking to add to his tally.
Certainly, the clear round with a faster time than 62.190 will put him in the lead. The second place rider at the moment has had 8 jumping penalties, so even a round with 4 penalties would still put him in second place. Had a moment to think about that jump, so the turn from 3 to 4, a little tricky for these under 15 riders. But he kept his legs on and pushed the horse forward, and T9 obliged.
A little tap there on the first element of A, but so far everything has stayed up. Now coming into our final few fences of this round, still going clear, and the split time is good.
Only 1 more fence to go. I don't think he's going to make the fastest time, but a clear round will put him in a second position. 67.54, so within the time allowed. A good clear round by Vedek on T9, that would put him in the second position for the moment. And I think that brings us to the end of the novice under 15 category. We have the open class starting with the next rider.
Yes, and our first rider in the open category, this is Balaji Vijayshankar, and he is riding Valentin in head number 59, representing the home ground here at Surge Stables.
And they had a clear round in yesterday's competition. He was placed 4th, so plenty of confidence coming into this round.
And Valentin looking very positive and forward as she took out that first fence. And our first 2 fences are clear as we head for our fence number 3.
Yeah, certainly going nice and forward. Took a bit of an awkward turn from 4 to 5. He saved some distance by doing that. And once again, this is a competition against the clock, so the riders need to keep thinking about how to save some time. Gets through the combination at 7 nicely.
Yes, and so far everything has stayed up. Ops take the outside line for fence number 9, and now heading to our final 2 fences here. Clear on 10. And doing the same as he did yesterday, setting up the first clear round in this category, waiting for the final confirmation on the time. But first clear for Balaji, Vijayshankar and Valentin.
Yeah, lovely way to start the novice open category. The first rider going clear.
And our next rider is Rochak Sobti, and he is riding Amadeo in head number 29, representing EGC. They had a bit of a tricky round yesterday. We always do like to see the riders come back for their second day to give it another go. Picking up a nice canter rhythm there as he comes around to present for his first fence of his round.
Gets through one nicely, and jump number 2 coming up. Now they have the left turn to approach the oxer at 3, which will be followed by the vertical with the white poles at jump number 4. He's dropped 3 and 4, so 8 penalties on the board already. But looking much more positive than yesterday. So definitely Amadeo feeling more comfortable with the conditions.
Unfortunately, dropping another pole there on the 7A element of the combination, and also another pole on fence number 8. So getting a little careless with his front legs is Amadeo. Just needs to get it back together as he approaches his final fence for his round. And completing there with 16 jumping penalties in a time of 67.69. And next in the arena we welcome Ajey. He is riding Koko in head number 10, representing Serge. Another winner yesterday, coming in 6th place, and regularly does do well in his competitions here in the Surge Equestrian League.
Absolutely, I think anyone who's been watching the Surge Equestrian League editions this year has seen Ajey and Koko do some fabulous rounds. He is in the novice tour and has been picking up the placings over the last couple of shows, so plenty of confidence going in here. We've had Balaji, who's gone clear on Valentin. I think Ajey and Koko definitely at a faster clip, so they possibly will have a faster time, but he needs to make sure that he keeps all the fences up.
So Ajey was another clear round yesterday, but unfortunately, as it was a special 2 phase, did pick up some penalties in the timing in the first phase. But so far looking very good and strong here in this speed class.
Nicely over jump number 9, just 2 fences to go. Got a bit close, a short stride to 10. Just approaching the last fence, and nice end to the round. So we've had our second clear round in the novice open category. Started off with Balaji Vijayshankar, and now we have Ajey Shiva, who's gone through on Koko Kannan. Of course, we'll wait for the judges to give us the official timing.
And joining us now we have Kiran Akhade. He is riding Cyber Boom, representing URB, and in head number 41.
And the timings, Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin is in the lead. No penalties, 57.940. And Ajey Shiva, Koko Kannan, 0 penalties, 58.560. So pretty close between the top 2 riders.
Yes, Cyber Boom is really eating up the ground here and presenting very well in front of his fences. All the fences 1 to 3 are clear.
He certainly has a big leap. You can see him going well above the fences. As a speed class, that will work to his advantage. trying to make some of the sharper turns from 6 to the combination at 7.
And clear through the combination at 7 as well as fence number 8. 9 is clear, entering into the final 2 fences of this round. 10 clear 2.
Yep, so the leader's time was 57.940. He's not going to make it to that. Unfortunately, had a refusal at the very last fence. So 4 penalties were there, and his time is ticking away. He's got to come back and do it. So clears it on the second attempt, 80.76. So that would be 5 time penalties. Total of 9 penalties for Kiran Akhade on Cyber Boom.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of Cyber Boom to refuse, but obviously coming off that right turn, it may have just come up a bit too quickly for him, and he didn't see that takeoff stride. Moving on to our next competitor, we have Riya Saravanan, and she's riding Daydream in head number 69 and representing Chennai Equitation Centre. Very nicely done over our first 2 fences there for Daydream and Riya, opting for a nice wide line to approach fence number 3 with a little hesitation there. And again, fence number 4 is causing a bit of discussion, and looking now for Riya and Daydream just to settle into their stride as they continue to take on this related distance to fence 6.
Yeah, putting a little bit of a half stride right at the end of the fence. So rider losing a little bit of balance. That was much better. Seeing the combination coming up, a bit of a standoff would certainly help, and she's doing that. So jump number 9 coming up, and that is clear. 2 fences to go. Approaching the last fence. Clear up to now, and a lovely clear round for Riya Saravanan on Daydream. 69.48 is the time, so she would be the 3rd rider to have a clear round in this competition. Had a few moments at the beginning of the course, but she corrected it really well.
And as she was exiting there, she did have a nice big smile on her face, so she looks pretty pleased with her results in that round. Next in the arena, we are expecting Sonica Sunil. She is riding Mabel from Kovai in head number 15. Now, Sonica and Mabel did very well yesterday, finishing in 2nd place. And they do have a tendency to go very quick around their course, so this speed class will be just up their alley. So fence number 1 clear.
Absolutely, and we've had 3 riders who have had clear rounds, so to be in the top placings she would need to go clear. And of course the time set by Balaji Vijayshankar, 57.940, that would be the time to beat someone who wants to get into the first position.
So you can see that Sonica is taking the wide lines to these approaches, so she is looking for the clear round as her first priority. Clear through now all the way to fence number 8.
Making the turn to fence number 9, and that is clear. The blue and white vertical coming up.
Time is looking pretty good. She has to beat 57.94. Final fence is clear, 54.24. 27. So that looks like she may be our new leader in this open category.
Yep, about 4 seconds faster, and that's going to put her in the lead. Sonica Sunil on Mabel. So yes, just coming up to the halfway
mark in the competitors in this category. Yesterday we had 4 clear rounds across the whole class, and we have already had 4 clear rounds at the stage. So looking very good out there. These riders are definitely stepping up to the mark, and we are looking now to await the next arrival, which looks like this is Amina Lakdawala on Pharoah in head number 46, representing a Ride to Live Academy.
And looks like she's making her way to the first jump, right by the grandstand. Jump number 1 coming up. Goes over that nicely towards jump number 2. Yeah, she's keeping a nice rhythm, keeping the horse positive. Fortunately, she is knocked down jump number 3 and lost her way a little bit.
Yes.
Coming out of the saddle, looks like she's rebalanced, so now she's making her way to jump number 4. Drops that as well, so she's picked up 8 penalties for the 2 drops and 4 penalties for the deviation off the course, so 12 penalties at the moment.
And now coming in for the approach to the combination in front of the jury box, and has cleared through that combination very nicely and heading to fence number 8. So seeming now that they have settled into their stride, and unfortunately again a little deep there into fence number 9, but clear on fence 10, final fence.
She has gone a little bit over the time, so she will have a few time penalties coming her way. 87.12. 16 jumping penalties and 12 time penalties for Amina Lakdawala on Pharoah. Next in the arena we have serial number 23, Sriram riding Big Dream, the winner of the competition yesterday. So plenty of pressure on Sriram. Coming into this event, he has to take on his teammate Sonica, Sunil on Mabel, who had a clear round in 54.270. He's certainly going for it.
So that looked like he was copying Balaji's style there by cutting in through after fence 4, and he's done the same inside turn after 6, clearing through on the combination at 7.
He's certainly going to have a good time on this round because he's made some fabulous turns. Unfortunately, jump number 9 goes down, so 4 penalties. Approaching the last fence, he's going to have a really good time. 51.83, that was significantly faster. Would have put him in the lead. Unfortunately, the fence down at jump number 9 is going to put him back in the standings. He has 4 penalties, and since we've had 4 clear rounds, that would put him in 5th place for the moment.
And next in the arena we welcome Osama Jethwa, riding Velocity in head number 47. He represents the Ride to Live Academy. Yesterday was a very testing day for this combination, but he was looking very positive this morning when we were hearing him going round in his course walk. So clear through on fence number 3 and fence 4.
Yeah, he's sailing along nicely. Quite a quick moving, light-footed mare, Velocity. Keeping the fences up, so doing a great job so far. Just as I say that, unfortunately, he's dropped jump number 8. So 4 penalties for him. And 1 more fence to go for Osama Jethwa on Velocity. Completes that. He's knocked that down as well. So 8 jumping penalties in a time of 56.05. So the time was pretty good. Unfortunately, 8 penalties are going to put him way back in the leaderboard.
And next in the arena we welcome Samaira. She's riding Nell, representing Surge Stable, head number 1.
She had quite a positive round yesterday. Had a few issues on the course, but over the jumps seems to be doing well together, Samaira and Nell. Made a nice turn from jump number 2 to jump number 3. Lucky on jump number 4. It's still in the cups, so no penalty over there.
So Samaira is using the arena very well. She is making sure that Nell sees these jumps as she approaches them. Little hesitation there going into the first element of the combination. But so far, all fences have stayed up. Entering now to our final 2 fences of this round, clear over fence 10. And completing there in a clear round for this team in a time of 59.80.
That was the 5th rider to have a clear round in the Novice Open category. So the riders in this category putting on a good show. 5 clear rounds already. And we have the next rider, Samarth Sudhir, riding Alighting, representing the Royal Equestrian Academy.
And looking positive and pacey out there. First few fences are clear, heading now into fence number 4 and opting for the wide turn to prepare for the 5 related distance to 6. Fortunately, a little squiff coming into fence 5 and took down the pole with the back legs.
So he's got 4 penalties on the board and approaching the combination at 7. Nicely done. He went through that very confidently. So doing a good round, just a little unlucky at jump number 5. And 1 more fence to go. 4 penalties. The time is ticking away, but I think he should be well within the time limit. And nice round by Samarth Sudhir on Alighting. Just 4 jumping penalties. 63.69 was the time, so he'll be happy with that. Next rider is Hasham Mohd, riding Tyson from the Ashwa Collective. These are the riders who've made it all the way from Hyderabad, and we're glad to see them competing at the Surge Equestrian League.
Little discussion there by Tyson, trying to settle him down as he approaches his first fence, and clear there in front of our grandstand. And unfortunately taking down the pole at fence number 4, so picking up 4 jumping penalties.
Yep, got very lucky on jump number 5, but it stayed in place. So still carrying only 4 penalties, and gets very close to the first element of the combination, takes that down. So another 4 penalties added to his tally.
Lucky on fence number 8 as well, rattling there, but it did stay in its cups. And now coming through to the final fence of this round for Hasham and Tyson, and unfortunately taking down another fence there, but completing in a time of 61.61.
Yep, 3 fences down, so 12 jumping penalties within the time allowed. Rider number 26. And the next rider we have is Maliha Lakdawala on Austin, entering the novice open category, representing the Right to Live Academy.
And a very positive start there, clearing her first 2 fences. And a little adjustment there as they approached fence number 4, but 3 and 4 are clear. Using the wide turn into fence number 5, and unfortunately takeoff was a little far from the fence and caught the rail with the back legs. So picking up the 4 penalties.
Yep, and now approaching the combination at 7, gets through that nicely. So still carrying only 4 penalties over jump number 8, just a handful of fences to go. Jump number 9 coming up, the white, blue and yellow, that goes down. So 8 penalties now. And approaching the last fence, jump number 11 for Maliha Lakdawala on Austin, and that goes down as well. So a total of 12 jumping penalties within the time allowed, so total 12.
Next in the arena we have Sai Chaitanya riding Daydream. Now Daydream has already been out earlier with Riya Saravanan, and they got the second clear round of this class with that combination, and I'm sure Sai will want to join them with another clear round.
Yep, so 5 clear rounds already done in this competition.
And Daydream a little left and right over there between the 5 to 6 fences, but Sai did bring him back into line, and so far we are still clear in this round and tackling through the combination at 7.
This was certainly covering a lot of ground with the big stride, so we'll have a good timing at the end of it. Just a couple of fences to go. So the timing at 54 seconds, a good turn to the last fence. 57.10. Clear round for Sai on Daydream. And that puts him in second place at the moment. 57.10. just a few seconds off the leader, who is Sonica Sunil on Mabel, 54.270. So great effort by Sai Chaitanya to put himself in the second position at the moment. Just edging out Balaji Vijayshankar and Valentin, 57.940. So the timing's very, very close. Close competition in the novice open category.
And next out in the arena we have Basavraju on Madeline. They placed third yesterday, and I'm sure he will too be looking for another clear round.
Absolutely, he had a clear round, was on the podium. This is a relatively new horse, so this partnership is just beginning to develop between Basavraju and Madeline. A very nice show jumper. You can see the height as well as the spread she's able to cover in her jumps.
Nicely done through the combination. Fence number 8 also clear, now coming into the final few fences of this round, clear on 9.
It's a nice turn from 10 to 11. A couple of riders have made that turn quite sharp. 59.50. Lovely clear round for Basu on Madeline. That should put him in 5th place at the moment, 59.50. Just behind Ajey Shiva, Balaji Vijayshankar, Sai Chaitanya, and of course the leader, Sonica Sunil.
Joining us now, we have Rochak on Jacquin, head number 30 in representing EGC. So the judges have rung the bell, and Rochak will be picking up his canter, which he wants to settle before he heads into fence number 1. And unfortunately just not settled enough and has had a refusal at the first fence.
So has to come back and give it another go. Has crossed the start line, so his timing is going on and clears jump number 1 on the second attempt. Over jump number 2, ended up dropping it. Clears number 3.
Little deep there into fence number 4, and almost a bunny hop over it, but 4 has stayed up. And a bit of encouragement there to clear fence 6, and unfortunately has decided to retire at this point, probably feeling that the horse is not really settled into today's competition.
Yep, so a retirement for serial number 31, Rochak. Serial number 32, Ajey Shiva on Cella, coming in next in the novice open category, representing the home team Surd stable.
Yeah, and AJ has already been out earlier in this class on Koko Kannan. So I'm sure he will want Cella to also join the other top leaders with another clear round.
Absolutely, and I think he's currently in 4th place with Koko Kannan, clear in 58.560. So he's done a good round already. Let's see what he can do on Cella. His goal, of course, would be to have a clear round. And then, of course, to see if he can go with an even better time on the board.
So really using the arena well and setting Cella up with lots of time to think about the fences as she approaches them. So clear through the combination and also clear at fence number 8.
Over jump number 10 and just one more fence to go. Jump number 11 coming up. And another clear round for Ajey Shiva on Cella. We'll wait for the judges to give us the official time. Seemed a little bit slower than his previous round on Koko Kannan.
And next to go and into our final few riders in this class, we have Pradeep Singh on Kilano, head number 9, and also representing Serge Stable.
I think he's the last competitive entry in this category, the Novice Open.
Pradeep has had another busy weekend. This is his 5th ride today. And Kilano certainly takes off very early coming into these fences.
Yeah, Pradeep had 5 entries yesterday, 5 rounds today, so plenty to do in the show jumping arena.
Really bringing Kilano back to attention here as they were coming in for the combination. Unfortunately, Kilano has backed away and Pradeep will have to think of what to do now. Unfortunately, they will be counted as a refusal and Pradeep will represent.
So the judges have given the bell, which means they considered 2 refusals on the course. He had a bit of an issue and took a step back, so that would be considered as a disobedience. So unfortunate for Pradeep Singh on Kilano. They are eliminated from this competition. And the next rider is a non-competitive entry in the Novice Tour. We have Samarth Sriharsha on Clarentino.
And nicely cleared there on fence number 1 and also very positive over fence 2.
Yeah, Clarentino certainly jumps with plenty of clearance. You can see a good air time as long as the rider is keeping with him. I think the height will certainly not be an issue for this horse. Using this as an educational round, Samarth Sriharsha taking Clarentino Z through the Novice Tour.
Nicely done through the combination at 7 and also clear over fence number 8. And now heading into our final fence and goes clear there as well in a time of 67.43. So I think we are just waiting for our final rider to join us in the main arena.
And he is entering the arena now. Madhav Sobti on Biggles, also a non-competitive entry representing EGC Stables.
So picking up a nice steady canter here as he comes in to approach fence number 1 in front of our grandstand. Nicely placed takeoff point. and unfortunately takes down the rail on fence number 2. Clear over fence 4, taking a nice outside turn to prepare for fence number 5.
Yep, the related distance between 5 and 6. Got that stride beautifully. Going along very positively. Nice to see horse rider combination doing a good job. Drops 7A as well as jump number 8. So a few drops coming his way. Number 9 goes down as well, so 16 jumping penalties on the board. It looks okay in regards to the time. Just one fence to go, so he's within the time allowed. Unfortunately, 4 fences down for Madhav Sobti on Biggles. That brings us to the end of the novice tour. We have completed the under 15 as well as the riders in the open category. We will be waiting for the judges to give us the final results of both categories. We'll announce that shortly.
We would just like to ask all of our competitors who rode in all of the classes today to make themselves available for prize giving. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In our novice under 15 category, we had in 6th place Kezar Bafna on Cloud 9.
In 5th place, Anshika Karale on Phoenix.
4th place went to Ahana Jena on Basil.
3rd place, Chituri Suvan Chandra on Simba.
Vedek on T9 took the silver medal.
And the winner, Alicia Mathur on Hugo.
So big congratulations to all of our novice tour under 15 category. Moving on now to our open section. In 6th place, Samaira Neile.
In 5th place, Basavraju Madeline.
Ajey and Koko Kannan took the 4th spot.
3rd place was the first rider in the competition, Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin.
2nd place and the silver medal went to Sai Chaitanya Day Dream.
And winning the competition with that super fast clear round, Sonica Sunil on Mabel.
So another big round of applause for all of our competitors in our novice tour. And if you would all just like to stay with us for a few more moments, we will be setting up for our prize giving and welcome all riders who have placed 1 to 6 in today's competition to make themselves available so we can get the prize winning and the rosettes and ribbons out and presented. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to commence our prize giving for our Small Tour Day 2 winners. So in 6th place, we had Senthil Nathan riding Mabel.
And he will be taking home 5,000.
Fifth place went to Adav Kandasamy riding Luca.
He'll be taking home 7,500.
Fourth place went to Riya Saravanan on Pilgrim.
She'll be taking home 12,000.
Our third place went to Omkar Akhade on Hammer.
And he will be taking home 20,000 and the bronze medal.
Second place and silver medalist goes to Ajey S Cella on Islau.
She will be taking home 25,000.
And our winner for the Small Tour Day 2, Bharat Venna on Vibrato.
And he will be taking home the gold medal and 30,000.
So big congratulations and a round of applause to our Small Tour Day 2 winners.
And next up we have the Medium Tour Day 2 winners. In third place, winning the bronze medal, Pradeep Singh on Grumpy. Okay, we move on to second place, Basavraju on Milan RE, winning the silver medal. And winning the gold medal for the second consecutive time, Dishant Anil on Kanyo. Keeping the momentum going from winning the gold yesterday, he's picked it up today too. So a great performance by this young rider. So big congratulations to the winners of the Medium Tour Day 2.
Moving on now to our Big Tour Day 2 winners. Our silver medalist and second place went to Balaji Vijayshankar on Mowgli. And our winner for the Big Tour Day 2, Prithvi Krishna riding a Pharoah. Congratulations to our Big Tour Day 2 winners.
And next up, we have a prize for the masterclass event that we had at meter 40. We had only one rider, Ira Sriharsha. Okay, moving on.
We are now moving on to... Oh, just bear with us one moment. We have Ira just joining us, so we'll just give her a couple of minutes. And now moving on to our Small Tour Under 16 category Day 2 winners. In 6th place, we had Kapilesh on Claver.
He'll be taking home 2,500.
Fifth place went to Samarth Sudhir riding Night Hunt.
He will be taking home 3,750.
Fourth place went to Riya Saravanan on Pilgrim.
She will be taking home 6,000.
Third place and our bronze medal winner goes to Ishanvi riding Zara.
And she will be taking home 10,000.
Second place and silver medal winner goes to Shan Anil Barwani on Claver.
He will be taking home 12,500.
And our winner of the Small Tour Under 16 gold medalist Samarth Sriharsha on Kingston.
He will be taking home 15,000.
And a big congratulations to all of our winners in the Small Tour Under 16.
Next up, we have the Day 2 winners of the Novice Under 15 competition. In 6th place, Kesa Bafna on Cloud 9.
And Kesa will be taking home 1,250.
In 5th place, Anshika Karale riding Phoenix.
And she'll be taking with her this afternoon 1,875.
In 4th place, Ahana Jenna on Basel.
And taking with them this afternoon 3,000.
In 3rd place, winning the bronze medal, Chitturi Suvanchandra on Simba.
Taking with them 5,000.
In 2nd place, winning the silver medal, we have Vedic on T9.
And they'll be taking with them this afternoon 6,250.
And the winner of the competition, winning the gold medal, Alisha Mathur on Hugo.
And they'll be taking with them 7,500.
So big congratulations to the winners of the Novice Tour Day 2 Under 15.
Moving on now through to the Novice Tour Day 2 winners in the open category. 6th place went to Samaira Neile.
And she will be taking home 1,250.
Our 5th place this afternoon went to Basavraju Madeline.
And he will be taking home 1,875.
Fourth place went to Ajey on Koko.
He will be taking home 3,000.
Third place and bronze medalist goes to Balaji Vijayshankar on Valentin.
And he will be taking home 5,000.
Our second place and silver medalist Sai Chaitanya Day Dream.
He will be taking home 6,250.
And our winner in the Novice Tour Day 2. Gold medal goes to Sonica Sunil on Mabel.
She will be taking home 7,500.
A big round of applause there, ladies and gentlemen, to our winners in the Novice Open category for Day 2 here at the Surge Equestrian League August edition. We want to thank all of our sponsors and our ground staff, all of the officials here at Surge for making and putting on such a wonderful show, and we do hope to see you all back next month.